What's up, everybody? Nate Alba here, Trap Life Clinic and Social. We're at the Social, and this is a great event we got going here, man. And I'm alongside Clay McKee, Scott County High School, Kentucky. You guys play great football down there. Passing game coordinator, quarterbacks and receivers coach. Give everybody an idea. What will you be talking about this tomorrow at the clinic?
Well, I'm really going to be talking about, kind of the starting point of who we are as a wing T offense, which is open side belly and belly sweep. And then, going to be looking at some corresponding play action pass with those two run concepts as, kind of the core of who we are offensively, which is an open side belly and belly sweep team.
Now, at Scott County, your dad's been there for how many years?
He's going into his 29th season coming up.
29th season. And at Scott County, you guys just continue to win.
We've been able to, it's almost set into two separate stages. When we were a big school, largest public school in the state, had a lot of success over a 15, 17-year period, and then, they split our school in 2019. So we've sort of, that's a different era. We play 5A ball now. So we're really starting to find our niche in 5A and dealing with having two schools in our county, and we're really starting to get comfortable in 5A.
Now, give me an idea of when you come up under a coach like your dad, who's highly successful for a long time, he's got big personality, I love listening to him. What's something that you take from him and you're like, I can see that he's really good at this?
Man, he never stops working. He never stops working on the detail of the plan. And, you would, after so many years, the last couple of years, we got knocked out in the third round and in the second round by some really good teams. But, you try to get to the finals every year, and you get knocked out and you're disappointed. But the ability that he shows to, January, February rolls around, he's going to work just as hard as he did, when we won it, about 10 years ago, and when we went to the finals in 18. So his work ethic never frays, and that's the biggest thing that I see is just no fall off ever, no matter the result. And that's what scheme aside, that's what I try to take from him.
I love that. Well, so now here you come, and you're your own man, and give me an idea of something you feel like you've added to the conversation at Scott County.
Well, it's funny, tomorrow I got a little bit before I start. I was 12 years old. My dad took me into a gym, and he put me at the half-court line. He put me on a midline. And I started learning about what a midline was when I was in the 5th grade. So, from the time I was 12 to the time I was 18, I was fully immersed in the wing tee and really took a ton of pride in being a master at the wing tee from a player perspective. Played college ball at Georgetown College from the time I was 18 to 22, 22 to 26. I'm on the GA circuit. I'm a Division III running backs coach for a year, coached with Coach Walt Wells at EKU, was a quality control guy there for 2 years. So took that time away from Scott County football, was fortunate to work with some very prestigious coaches and learn a lot. And I like to think and hope that I've taken some aspects that I learned while I was gone, brought them back to Scott County, and am able to add to our wing tee and our program. Also I do our social media and our graphics, and you can't do enough of that stuff. You can do too little, but you can't do too much. So those are just a couple of things that I hang my hat where I think I help our program.
Give me an idea. Myself personally just happens to be, we're a big belly sweep team as well for us. In your opinion, what is it about belly sweep that's just so difficult to defend?
I think that
Oh, you got to hold that way closer.
I think that the mesh and the ride, when done well, is just so hypnotizing to a defense.
That's a good word. I like that.
It really is. And, when you can effectively gain 3 to 6 yards on belly over and over and over again, and then all of a sudden you're able to run some very explosive plays off the exact same action, I think it just makes it tough to defend. And, you know, obviously deception is a big part of the belly sweep game, but, you know, the ability to be physical and play downhill to the weak side of the offense, you know, which is not something that a lot of people do.
Right.
You know, I think those are just a couple things that make it effective. Taking pride in it and forcing your will on the defense.
Well, I'm super excited about your presentation. You don't know this, but we're small town school here in Illinois, and very good at belly sweep. And our play action game off belly sweep comes 100% from you.
No
so we were so good
From
at
Bantra?
it, and we hurt people with it. Comes from you.
Did you watch it with
Yeah,
Nick Bantra?
yeah.
Is that the one you watched? That's awesome, man. That fires me up.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, we hurt people with it in big time situations.
Double play action, man. It's killer.
Yeah, and it was just amazing, you know, and it's amazing how, you know, of course we're going to work on our protection, but
Sure.
the reality is the real protection was our
Real
fakes.
protection is the fake. It's particularly on the front side. And you know, I'm going to get into some of that tomorrow. But, you know, the front side of our protection on play action pass with belly sweep, man, that's their base rule.
Right.
You know, they got to be smart enough to not go downfield more than 3 yards. But, you know, to have that low hat run demeanor on the front side, you know, you got second level defenders reading low hats and seeing that same action they've been seeing. And again, you're back to that hypnotized, right?
Yeah.
They get hypnotized by it.
Yeah. Man, I can't wait to hear from you tomorrow, Coach. Coach, thanks for
Sure.
being here.
Hey, man, thanks for having me. I'm looking forward to it. Shout out to my guys from Hart County. Hey, they're very similar to us.
Yeah.
So I've been spending some time with them and good to be with some other Kentucky guys and meet some new guys from different places.
Great. We can't wait to hear from you.